Hey, good morning. It's Friday, December 20th, and we're going to try and solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle. Today's puzzle is constructed by Henry Josephson, whose name I do not recognize. Sounds like a, oil baron from the turn of the 20th century or something. But I'm sure he's a great constructor, and I'm sure he won't let us down on this Friday. December 20th, boy, creeping up on the new year, and yeah, hoping that the rest of these puzzles treat us nicely. We are only working a 4-day streak here, so that's not much. And only 10 Fridays in a row, which means I missed a Friday in there somewhere. Bummer. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. Let's solve this puzzle. Hope your week has gone well. I hope your holiday plans are off to a good start. There we are. And I hope we crush this puzzle. So, without further ado, let's do it. Abbreviation in a scholarly paper. Is that like et al. Maybe something, some Latin thing? Places with scrubs and masks are spas, of course. Acquire informally. Common motifs in high art. So this is interesting. We've got a grid spanner, another one in the middle, and then two down below. That's a lot of long fill. And we've got a down grid spanner. Major success stories in the entrepreneurial world. Goddess often depicted clothed in green. Triumph. Is that just a win? Yeah, land would be sighting from the crow's nest. I'm going to say that's just a win. They've got to give us a couple of gimmies in here, right? A barn greeting is like a moo or a ba. Number one overall, say. One of three in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. One of three. That must be act, I bet. 2023, in which Michael Jordan is only shown from behind. That's Air. And, had you described this movie to me, I would have said this is the dumbest idea for a movie ever. It's a movie about Michael Jordan that doesn't have Michael Jordan in it. It's really about guys at Nike having backroom meetings and things. It was really good. Checkmark alternatives. Symbol of America's first transcontinental railroad. Veins are an example of. Yikes. Harsh sentences. Mens rea. Okay, so thank goodness we're getting a gimme every once in a while. Hopefully we get some on the downs because we got a lot of work to do. Pablo Neruda wrote one to a large tuna in the market is an ode. Ode to large tuna. Where to watch, that's not actually the name. Where to watch the cubs. In a den, a bear den. Young and inexperienced, so to speak. Egg Foo Young, I think, right? Egg Foo Young. Subject of 199 silkscreen paintings by Warhol. Is that a can? I feel like it's just a can, right? Softballs. Lobs. Sorry, those secrets are beyond classified. Refuse to sign one's work, say. Like the ruins in Tulum. Oh, this is firm. A firm handshake and a firm mattress. Like the ruins in Tulum. Are they mossy? No. Ancient music halls are Odia, right? Jeepers, like oh my. Oh Mayan, okay. So it is probably oh my. It comes straight from the horse's mouth. Bit, no. Willing and able. All right, pretty bad. Pretty quick, but pretty bad. Rhea's relative. That's a huge bird, right? Is it an emu? This is probably et al. Sharpness. try that. Sharpness. Tang. Tang. Performance that might elicit a brava aria. Allowed. Let. Licit. Legal. This must be unicorn something. So I'm going to say this is licit. Lead in to pass. Surpass. Certain film shot is a pan. Had carte blanche. Well, this has got marijuana in it for sure. Marijuana. Had carte blanche. Answered to no one. That's going to help. Ah. So that means this is wrong. So it's not can. Unicorns. French composer who influenced Ravel and Debussy. Ravel and Debussy. Spanish 101 verb. There are quite a few of those. Garfield for one. Is that just a cat? Largest cell in the human body is your skin, right? Certain seizure. Aptly named descendant of Standard Oil. SO. The skin's wrong. Moo, I'm going to say. Derm? No. Acquire. Marijuana. A certain seizure. A repo. Startups. There we go. Startups. Unicorn startups. Acquire. Score. Stare. Score. Oops. Marijuana. Leaves. Oh, God. John in Portuguese is. This is Gaia. Micronesian nation. This makes me think of the movie Zoolander, where he keeps mistaking Malaysia and Micronesia. But I don't. Is this Samoa? Move like a crab is to sidle. I know that one. That reminds me of Seinfeld. He sidled up on me. MLB team that once drafted Tom Brady. Big Tom Brady guy. Grew up in Boston. Love the man. And I don't know the answer to this. Like the Expos? It's Expos. I feel like, I don't know why, but I kind of knew that, I guess. Then it'll be wrong, now that I've said I knew it. Many a founding father, religiously. Is that like a deist or something? Number 1 overall. Place to take notes. IOU. Is that a chit? Lin-Manuel Miranda must be a tenor. Came down after getting lifted up. Skied. I'm going to go skiing later today. It's going to be great. Pool contents. Lymph node is an example of something. Hairstyle change is a new do. There we go. Masters of disguise are spies. French 101 verb is probably être. Figure that's often redacted. Is that a social security number? Sun emerging from the clouds at exactly the right time. Must be an omen. Member of the Golden Horde. So that was like the Huns or something, but someone De La Cruz. No idea because I quit watching baseball. Also, like, football's crushing. Football's as popular as ever after a kind of a bit of a dip during the whole concussion thing. But then COVID happened. We all missed basketball or football, and now it's huge again. Basketball is going the way of baseball, where we're inundated. There's too many games to watch, and ratings are way, way down. And I think basketball needs to figure out how to avoid becoming the new baseball. Baseball's doomed. I can't imagine watching a baseball game now, and I used to watch them religiously. Dish whose name is Turkish for stuffed. Is that korma? No. Letters on an invite. BYOB. Bring your own booze. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches. Must be in the soul. That's pretty cheesy. Organization with towers. Chablis is just a veh. Splash of orange in a Japanese pond is a koi. Stay there. Like an inn, maybe? Rain. I love that because the rein is attached to the bit, which is in the horse's mouth. The rein doesn't come from the horse's mouth. It comes attached to the bit. Stay there. Must be an inn. Milk. Is that like use? All right, let's see. 1109. Not terrible, but, you know. Number one overall, say, is... Symbol of America's first transcontinental railroad is the Golden Spike. Right? This is mineral deposits. Harsh sentences are tongue twisters. So this must be a deist. Oh, top seated. Pool contents, gene pools. Lymph node is an organ. Young and inexperienced. Snot nosed. Subject of, that's Mao. I'd have to kill you. Remain anonymous. I'm not gonna lie, that I could have probably milked that end of that video a little bit more, but all of a sudden, all the long ones were just really obvious. Golden Spike, mineral deposits, I'd have to kill you, remain anonymous, and they all just kind of filled themselves in. So, anyways, 1220, pretty solid, nice, fast solve. I like this one. It's got a whole lot of interesting, unusual fill. Marijuana leaves, unicorn startups, golden spike, mineral deposit, tongue twisters, I'd have to kill you, remain anonymous. Answer to no one. I mean, pretty solid. And, like, you know, we'll see when we get through the rest. I feel like the rest of the fill was strong enough to support it. And although there's a bunch of not amazing fill, it was well clued. Et al. Not a great way to start at 1A. I don't love that. Scrubs and masks or spas, that's kind of a gimme. Score, that could be a million things acquire. Marijuana leaves are common motifs in high art. I'm curious what high art is. Is high art pictures of marijuana leaves? Is that what we're defining it as? I don't know. Unicorn startups. I feel like really in the business world, that's redundant. That's, what do you call it? Redundant, yeah, I guess. Like a unicorn is by definition a startup that has a like $1 billion valuation, I think, right? Like it's a specific term, but I like it. Gaia, great. Was Gaia the one in Captain Planet? Must be, right? Um, Triumph is to win. Moo, top seeded. That's a good sports one. Number one overall. That's very broad. But we are getting part of the football season where we're talking about seeding, and we're going to be at March Madness before long. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern had 3 acts. Air, X's, tough row there. The Golden Spike, Mineral Deposits, Tongue Twisters. I like that clue very much. Harsh sentences, tongue twisters. Mens rea, ode, bear den, snot nosed, foo, egg foo, young mao, lobs. I'd have to kill you. Remain anonymous. Mayan, rain. I went to Tulum a long time ago, 25 years ago probably. And I guess it's changed a bit since then. Rain, able, emu, tang is the good sharpness. Aria, licit, surpass. I guess that's, yeah, it is a lead into pass, but like, I don't know. I don't love it. Big Sur. I don't know. Pan, answered to no one. I like that one. Sati. This is a name I've seen but don't know much about. Gettable though. Ser, we got some Spanish. Cat, this is Garfield. Ovum, great. Repo, oof, tough little area here. Ser, cat, ovum, repo, so. Don't love it. Joao, I never been to Portugal or Brazil, and I don't know. Land ho, Palau, not Joao, Palau. Seidel, expose, deist, ATM, chit, tenor, seed, yeah, jeans, organ, nudu, spies, etra, some more French, SSN, omen, Tatar. Alright. Ellie de la Cruz. I don't think I would have guessed that. Dolma. Yikes. Some tough stuff down here. Firm handshake. Odia. Oh my. BYOB. Soul. AAA. Organization. Oh, with towers. Oh, I get it. It's a little tow you. One time, a long time ago, I called it AAA, and like a guy I went to high school with came to resolve my situation, and that was odd. Vin, koi, in, use. All right. So, I guess like having gone through that, there is quite a bit of not great fill in this puzzle, but I think that the long answers were enough to carry it, and the not great fill at least was well clued, so I'm into that. But yeah, I would say this was definitely on the easy side. I'm going to call this like a 3 out of 10 difficulty. And yeah, I don't know. The enjoyability, I'm kind of back and forth. I'm going to say that's like a 7 though, because got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I have to do some work, and then I'm going to go skiing. But I'm planning to have a relatively quiet night at home, and maybe do another live solve tomorrow. I'm really mad about losing my streak, and I just feeling like I need vindication. Vindication. If you enjoyed this, you can demonstrate that by clicking the like button. It's just that easy. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, then subscribe to this channel. This is really all we do here is ramble about crosswords. And most importantly, I hope that you'll join me again next time for another video solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.